Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Davies. Can't cash in from close range. Now Athens with it. Slukas, defended by Jones. There's Slukas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Bunga. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
There's Slukas. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Davies. Jones for 3. Armin Gomez grabs the miss. And now Athens on the break. It's tipped. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. And you take a look at this home team, they've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
I think for Athens, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Assist goes to number 40.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Jones looking for an opening. Over to the wing. Drives to the hoop. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. Out left to the wing. To the left wing. Looking to end the run. No good there. Athens leading by 8. Here's Osman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he misses the fast break layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
2 on none. No one back to stop this. There's Slukas. Drops in the breakaway layup. 8 points for him.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
A three-pointer is right on target. And Gomez has got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Ilakina. Bonga, the pass to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Athens leading by 12.
Full team foul. Brian, first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. Clock at 6. There's Slukas. Out left of the wing. Beyond the arc. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Goes up again. Davies grabs the miss. Releases. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Athens going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Taking a look at Athens. And that one is stuffed right through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Nunn. There's the pick. Brown outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Lundberg. He's covered by Brown. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Lundberg's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Brown outside. Offensive rebound. Athens needs to get a shot off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Lundberg. Off target with his three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From deep Washington. It's hauled in by Athens. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Lundberg shot's good.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And it's good for 2. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Washington against none. That's it. The Athens lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Washington.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Driving to the basket.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Back to Brown. Pass to Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. It's deflected. They retain possession. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And they're pushing it up. Kusevsky with the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Lundberg. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Lundberg's got 11 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Athens shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for the away team. Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound pass. And we've reached halftime in this one. Athens ahead. They lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off looks...
Man, I think for Athens, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for Athens.
Well, they're playing bull.
That is more than enough.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jones is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Davies in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Ntilikina passes to Davies. Outside, Jones. Clock at 4. A three-pointer, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. From the arc. The shot will not fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Defended by Jones. From outside, off the mark. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. Here's Davies. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Defended by Jones. Back to Yurtsevin. Here's Slukas. And it's off from three-point range. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Slukas. Misses the three.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Ntilikina. Still without a basket. And foul on the shot he'll shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Your home team, Ntilikina. 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Osman, the pass to Slukas. Athens with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and just wait for good shots.
The three, and he's good on the 3-ball. He has 7.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. To the paint, got a piece of it. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Davies. Ntilikina looking it over. Here's Bonga. 5 to shoot. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Athens leading by 7. Osman the pass to Slukas. 20 seconds left in the third. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Ntilikina. Still yet to score.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there. And never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And so it's Athens in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Taking a look at Athens. Left side, Brown. And here's Nunn. Brown kicks to Nunn. 6 to shoot. It's deflected, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. Nunn's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Now, Washington. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Athens.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
There's the pick. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Lundberg. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Pakusevsky. Offline from the top of the key. Athens leading by 11. Inside. Here's Nunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On the wing, Brown. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Washington outside. That shot off. And here is Athens now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points, and the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Athens lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Misses from close range. Washington's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And he jams it with authority.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here he goes.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
To the inside. Good work there as it goes. And Athens leads by 15.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Chalk up 2 there.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The 3. Krusevsky grabs the miss. Here's Lundberg. Misses the 3. Now Athens with it. 17-point lead, their biggest. Driving the lane. Misses from short range. Here's Krusevsky. Defended by Nunn. And it's Washington missing. Shoots. And he stays with it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Lundberg. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So it's Athens winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Well, you love the leap that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy, a very dangerous shooter.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Clock at 6. Fires the three. They get it again to the left wing. Now here's Jones. Fires for 3. The rebound by Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov to the right side. The kick out to Fournier. The three is up. Can't throw down the putback. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to plug up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Thank you for that, Allie. Jones misses.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Count it. Good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Fall.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Fournier with the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Ntilikina, the pass to Bonga. Fournier covering to the wing, right side. From outside the arc. Ntilikina misses. An 8-point differential. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Good work there as it goes.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
And that one's good. Vezenkov.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. And I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Left side Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Vezenkov. Ntilikina's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He takes it in. The quick look, no good that time.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Jones misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Bonga. Still no points. Offline with a three.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Right wing. Here's Vezenkov. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
6 on the shot clock.
Away team ball.
On Thursday, and then on Tuesday, here's Evans. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Washington. And he drives in. Pass to Lundberg. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Inside, here's Dorsey. Off with the layup. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Lundberg. The ball's knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Here's Evans. Offensive board.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Oh, got that one up quick.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Peters. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. The steal. And here comes the break. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Launches it, and Lundberg gets it to go. Lundberg's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the triple. Hits the three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Washington. And the layup falls. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Dorsey. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And Lundberg gets it to go. Lundberg's got 6. Lundberg's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Washington. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Pokashevsky. 5 to shoot. Going inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
There's the agility and the long strides of Alexei Pokashevsky. This guy dynamic off the bounce.
Here's Evans. It's picked off. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Washington's shot is good.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Evans. And again, unable to change momentum here.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
First team foul. At the line.
We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lundberg's got 8 points in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Drives to the hoop. Second chance shot. Pass to Evans. Over Washington. The shot by Evans, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Three-pointer. They get it back. Lundberg. And he misses the go-ahead basket. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressures. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Dorsey gets it to go.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Pokashevsky. Uses the glass on the layup. Pokashevsky's got his second basket on the night.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Peters. Launches a three, and that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by a point. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Well, 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
And this could be a fairly competitive one. It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes, and that does it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jones feels it out. Pass to Ntilikina. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Ntilikina's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And there it is for him. Vesenkov's got 6 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Jones from outside. Fournier with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the shot goes in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Ali. He hit the ground running. Here's Ntilikina. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Vesenkov. Vesenkov's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fournier, and there's the rejection. And here's the fast break. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Bonga.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And that one's good. Vesenkov.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. There's the screen. Here's Bonga. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Jones. Basket counts. Jones has got 5 points.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Fournier's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Good. He's got 10.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Jones from outside. Unable to get that one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Fournier banked it in off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Ntilikina, and the layup is good. Ntilikina's got his second basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Papanikolaou, and he gets it to go.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Misses the layup.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team.
$50 seconds left in the third quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Ntilikina. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
You get a look.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
For the away team. Evan Fournier at the line for 2. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Fournier hits them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
The three from Washington. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Jones grabs the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Offensive rebound. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Lundberg's shot is off. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Leading by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Evans. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Lundberg gets it to go.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. In transition, here they come! Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The line for your home team. Jones taking 2 shots.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Evans. Clock at 6. For 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. Here's Dorsey. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Peters. 6 on the shot clock. He drops it from range.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The shot by Evans, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside Jones. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oh, it's stolen. Pokusevski, the pass to Jones. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
By maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. The shot by Evans, no good. Evans has gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Lundberg. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The home team calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that can have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tipped! And he's able to get it back.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Oh, this has been a really nice stretch for them.
Yeah, they really are taking advantage of these opportunities that are given.
Fournier against Washington. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. That's to Lundberg. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
He was all alone on that one. Peters has got 6 here in the quarter.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Vazenkov. Vazenkov's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
There is something so captivating about Alexei Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And, folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
Pokusevski covering.
Alexei Pokusevski. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 from Washington. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Fournier. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Here's Peters. Ooh, poked away.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
From 11 feet away. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the two-guard spot. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. Now Athens with it. It's a three-point game. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Fall. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Panathinaikos. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Slukas passes to Osman. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. He's taken two and missed two. Fournier for three. That shot misses. And now Athens on the break. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Round inside. There's Slukas. Athens with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fournier for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Osman. Osman's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Fournier goes in. Count it. Good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Panathinaikos. It's tipped. Fournier passes to Panathinaikos. Offline with his three.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Athens shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Three-pointer. Another three for Athens.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Pass to Vezenkov. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. And he makes that one. Osman's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Papanikolaou. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
They get the rebound and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he gets it back. Athens moving the ball around. Back to Yurtsevin. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
They set the pick. Driving inside. Let's go. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Athens leading by 5. Slukas passes to Brown. Now, here's Yurtsevin. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Athens with it. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Osman. Here's Slukas. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Over in the corner, Brown. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Athens ahead. Ending the first. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Here's Peters. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Athens leading by 10. Left side, Grant. He takes it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And for Athens, here's Peters. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And for Athens, Evans passes to Peters. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Peters has got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. to the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
There's the screen. Here's Evans, and the dunk by Evans.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Athens needs to get a shot up.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And here's Evans. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one drops for him. And now an 11-point Athens lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Launches it. Up again. Here's Milutinov. And finally they hit one.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Grant, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
On Friday, and then on Tuesday.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Athens leading by 11. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. The offensive rebound. Five on the clock. Goes back up. Pass to none. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Dorsey. And he drops it in from the low post. And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lays it up and banks it in. And Athens leads by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now Athens on the break. Hernan Gomez with the ball. And so it's Athens holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, that's the rebounding expert.
All right, fellas. And that is it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Falls out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 2 spot. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. Baseline try, and it's Osman with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Nets the corner three. He's got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
For 3, Fournier knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Lucas. Fall with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And they pick up 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Launches a 3. He can't get that one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Fall. Oh, wow. Yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Lucas. Here's Yurtsevin. The kick out to Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Fires the 3. They get it back. Doesn't go for him. Yurtseven's gone 1 of 4 so far. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play.
2 minutes.
Lucas passes to Brown. Pass to Yurtseven. And that one is hammered home.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Osman. Traps in the tray. And now a 12-point Athens lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Out to the wing. The tray. It's hauled in by Athens. Brown outside. Yurtseven kicks to Osman. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Athens.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Good save it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Panathinaikos. To halt the run, he lays it in. Panathinaikos got 6.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Away team foul.
Athens shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Outside Fournier. A 3 ball. No good. Shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's the fast break. Panathinaikos good. Panathinaikos got 4 this quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And that one's good. Osman. Here's Panathinaikos. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 10.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Athens sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. None against Evans. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Grant the pass to Nunn for 3. The shot comes out. And the shot goes in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Nunn's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter from past the arc. Milutinov. It's hauled in by Athens. To the paint. Back to Grant. Clock at 6. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Peters. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the away team, Peters. 2 shots.
Good on both. Athens leading by 12. Nunn looking around. Banked in off the glass.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fires from the line. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He doesn't get the second one. They set the screen into the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that.
2 shots.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Grant, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Athens leading by 17. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Evans. Drops in the layup for two. Now, here's Nunn. Covered by Evans. Here's the three. Nunn can't get it to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Another shot. Misses the layup. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
You two players.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Out in his own on the break. Here's Milutinov. Lays it in off the breakaway. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Athens. They set the pick. And he drives in.
That one's going to be the final dagger. And these guys can now celebrate.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Here's Dorsey. It's tipped.
Away team foul. Milutinov. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant for three. Peters grabs the miss. Now Evans. Six to shoot. So it's Athens winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game...
And welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Bonga. Shot clock at 5. Ntilikina to pass to Bonga. Off the mark there with a 3. Into the lane. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bonga. Out to the right wing. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Bonga. Off target with the 3. Defended by Jones. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Jones. Here's Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
On offense, here is Athens. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Jones. On the wing, Jones. The 3 ball. Pass to Bonga. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And here's your 7. Over to the wing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Ntilikina.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
Osman on the wing. Defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Driving inside. Count the basket. Athens trails by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And another miss by Athens.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yep, that one's good. 6 points for him.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Over to the left wing. Pass to your 7. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side Jones. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones grabs the board.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
He's covered by your 7. Pass to Ntilikina. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Jones in at the center position. Pass to Nunn. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And for Athens, Jones' shot is good.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Brown. Stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. Here's Washington. Wide open. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Washington after the basket by Athens. Pass to Jones. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And he comes up with a bucket. Brown's got his first points of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Washington outside. And he converts the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. There's a screen with the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Washington against Nunn. Washington left side. To the wing, right side. Soft touch off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Nunn. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Jones grabs the board. Jones with a screen on Brown. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Athens trails by 8. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Washington outside. On the take. He got a piece of it. Here's the break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Lundberg gets it to go.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
55 seconds left to play in the first half.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Now none. To the paint. Jones with the block. In transition. Finished off the break.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Pass to Brown. The three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Defended by Brown. Now here's Pokashevsky. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off none.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ntilikina using his post moves to get the 2 points.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Hey, here's none for three. And another miss by Athens. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Hey, here's none for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. They set the pick. Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. Five on the clock. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Osman. Yet to see a basket. Connects from downtown.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Jones with the ball. Right wing. Here's Bonga. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Athens trails by 6. Osman on the wing. Yurtseven a screen. Osman passes to Yurtseven. Back to Osman. Defended by Jones. Pass to Yurtseven. And the shot's good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Jones.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ntilikina.
Talk talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Athens shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Athens trails by 3. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Deflected. From deep. The rebound by Osman.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
For the tie. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Basket's good.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and your 7 gets it to go.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter here. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. No luck on that one. Good D by your 7. Jones has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Inside for the lead. And your 7 gets it to go. Your 7's got 6 here in the quarter.
And good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
You're 7 a screen. Pass to Hernan Gomez. No good with the triple. A tight game here in Milwaukee. Here's Bonga. And the layup is good off the glass. Bonga has got 6.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
You're 7 a screen on Jones. Driving in. And the shot goes. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ntilikina.
Athens foul call. Number 30. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Watch the screen.
Washington right side. 5 to shoot. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
And another good read from Poku, just understanding when to get rid of it.
The 3 is up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 5. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brown. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
We've got Washington, and it's Pokashevsky in at the power forward position. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokashevsky. Lays it up and banks it in. Pokashevsky's gotten his first basket of the night.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
Brown passes to Nunn. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. There's a screen, and here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Jones, the pass to Pokashevsky. And that one good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Athens trails by 5. Left side, Brown. Got it.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Lundberg. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. Got a hand on it.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Here's Nunn. A 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got 4 rebounds now. Takes it inside. That one drops for him. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Pokashevsky. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Pokashevsky covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And he lays it in.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Nunn against Washington. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
There's the drive. It's deflected. Outside, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So, and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use.
Coach's challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
Great work, Allie, thanks. And both free throws good for Brown.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
To Lundberg. Back to Washington. Pokuševski. Washington outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 2. And they're on the break. Now Jones. Pass to Lundberg. Brown with the steal.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Washington. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Pokuševski. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock. No good!
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. And the visitors call time here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Here's Lundberg. Ooh, offline! And so it's Athens winning this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Davies in at the 5 down low. Jones with it. Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Jones for the 3. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vezenkov from outside the arc. Davies grabs the miss. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Driving inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Bonga. Just 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. That one misses. the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Bonga. Here's Davies. For three. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Ntilikina. Jones from outside. No good that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's the screen. Davies grabs the miss. To end the run. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Down low, here's Davies. That's tipped. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Fall. The shot, no good. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. Throws it up high, and stolen by Fournier. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Jones for three. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Vezenkov, defended by Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Bonga. Sweet little floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
There's a screen. Fournier, that's for 2. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. Fires for 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Jones, no luck.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Defended by Jones. The putback clanks, the putback jam. Here's Davies. Takes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Leading by just 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
A shot by Lundberg, no good.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Dorsey. From outside, off the mark. Here's Pokusevski. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Lundberg. Pass to Washington. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple. And here they come. Here's Peters. Got a piece of it. They get it back. Good on the bucket. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, Pokusevski. Pass to Washington. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Evans missing. And here we go. From deep Washington. Evans with the rebound. And they're on the break. And here we go. Bucket is good. Dorsey's got his first basket of the night.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
A shot by Lundberg. No good. Pass to Evans. Inside. Dorsey. The layup missed.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
To the inside.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Dorsey. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Dorsey's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Panathinaikos, defended by Pokusevski. Panathinaikos, good.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Oh, good with the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The baseline J. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul, second team
on
foul.
Thursday, then on Friday.
At the line for 2, Dorsey.
Free throw good, Dorsey. Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Washington outside. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Here's Peters with the second effort. And off the prior, and in it goes. Panathinaikos got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Lundberg. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Dorsey, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low. Pass to Pakusevsky. 51 seconds left now here in the second. 5 on the clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Over in the corner, Washington cranes the three-pointer.
Washington Jr. 3 points.
17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Washington. And here's Evans outside. Sinks the triple. Evans has got his first 3 points of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something...
And let's switch it up. And that about wraps it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Ntilikina. Scoreless thus far. Off on the layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Ntilikina out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5 spot. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Jones from outside. Hit the tip. Here's Davies. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Vezenkov. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. From downtown. Nailed from three-point land. Vezenkov's got his second bucket tonight.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Jones. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Count that bucket. 6 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Ntilikina. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the break. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Stolen. And here's the break. Here's Vezenkov. And they'll get another chance. Here's the three. They shoot again. Can't capitalize inside. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Hits it from three-point range.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
Pass to Vezenkov. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .114 left in the third. For the three. Fun. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And here's Jones. He has 7. No good from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Davies grabs the miss. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Bonga. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bonga's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
The three. The shot. No good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
At the line for the away team. Substitution on the court.
Picked off in midair. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Evans, and it's Peterson at the 3 slot.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the dunk by Evans.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Jones. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Evans, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And free throw good from Evans.
Evans, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Washington outside. Rebounded by Panathinaikos.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
With the drive, boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Offensive rebound. Kusevsky
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Lundberg. The putback. Can't get the putback. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Now here's Evans. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Releases.
Finish look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Lets it go with a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
From deep Washington, and they recover it. A shot by Lundberg, no good. To the paint, here's Dorsey. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And they're play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Peters has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. They need this. Lundberg shot's good. Lundberg's got himself a
3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Panathinaikos. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Washington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Panathinaikos. Lets the 3 fly, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
A shot by Dorsey, no good. 1:06 left in the 4th. And here's Washington outside. That one's not going to go. Washington's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Dorsey. And the 3 off target. Here's Kusevsky. Off target with his 3. Now Dorsey. Puts up a 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And here's Washington outside. No good. Here's Peters. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team.
That's green.
And the starting group for Athens.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Fall. Fournier for three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Pass to your 7. Outside, Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Fournier. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. It's a one-on-one situation. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. About a minute played here so far in the first.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Evans. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Evans, and he lays it up and in. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, driving in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Evans. Six on the shot clock. 4-3. They grab their own miss.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The three-pointer off the mark. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got 5.
And I like the size that Fournier has as a shooting guard. Actually, great size. I mean, he's more than ready to take advantage of that when the opportunity presents itself.
Kick out to Brown. To the inside. The rebound by Vazenkov.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Evans, that's good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Athens trails by 4. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Evans. Buries it down low. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
They need this. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Vazenkov. Sinks hits it from distance.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
They get it back. Pass to your 7. Left side, Brown. Here's Osman. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's Fournier. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Osman. Hits the 3-pointer.
Jedi Osman, 3 points.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Here's Evans. The putback. Pass to Fall. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They're up by 10. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And for Athens, here's Peters. Launches it. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the 3-pointer goes.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Defended by Brown. Hauled in by Brown. Athens trails by 9. To the left side wing. And the 3 off target. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Dorsey. No good on the triple. 3 on 3. Pass to Yurtseven. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shoots. He got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. And some changes here for Athens. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Nunn. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket. Nunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Peters. No good on the 3. Athens trails by 7. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Grant outside. Jacks up with 3. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Grant with a steal. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Grant. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Off target at the rim.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Nunn. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And another miss by Athens.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Peters. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And he jams it home with authority.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
4-3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside none. A minute 29 left in the first half. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. There's the triple. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. 6 to shoot. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
56 seconds left in the second. Oh, he pops loose off the pick and hammers it home. Wow. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Number 26 at the line for one. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That one falls.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And there's a pick. Grant finds none. Back to Grant. Uses the glass on the layup. Grant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Athens trails by 6. Into the lane. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Dorsey. Nunn defends. The shot by Dorsey, no good. There's the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Glad you could join us. Ryan and
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Evans in at the 2 guard. Zinkov. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And for Athens, You'd 7 a screen. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. He has 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Zinkov in at the 3.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And for Athens, pass to Yurt 7. And again. It's Athens with a 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Evans. 6 points for him. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Clock at 6. Pass to Osman. The 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Vezenkov. Drills it from deep. Vezenkov's got his second basket of the night.
Although Fournier is known primarily for his shooting, he's a team player who also looks to distribute to his teammates.
Now here's Brown. Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Athens.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Evans. He has 6. From outside, off the mark. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The shot's good. He's got 9.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Right side Fournier. Pass to Fall. Fires from deep. And Fournier gets a 3. Fournier's got 10 points.
And Fournier has been an absolutely lights-out long-distance shooter every season he's been in the league.
Defensive. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And stolen by Brown. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Wednesday, then on Friday. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And they're on the run. Up ahead. Osman with the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Second team foul.
Athens shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And both free throws good for Brown.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Evans, defended by Brown. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is giving...
Shooting for Athens. Jedi Osman.
Such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
They set the pick. Fires the three. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Fournier's got 12 points.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
To the right side. Picked it out of midair. And another miss by Athens. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Up by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Count that one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. Ball stolen. You're 7 a screen. Fires the 3. The rebound by Vazenkov. Vazenkov's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot by Evans, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Here's Peters. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Athens.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior. A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Dorsey. They set the screen. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 3-point Athens lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
Peters' shot is good.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To tie it up. Good D by Nunn.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Grant, left side. Outside Nunn. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 7-point Athens lead.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Here's Papanikolaou. Off target from outside. .116 left in the final quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And he drives in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
He's covered by Grant. And stolen by Nunn. Grant, left side. And he banks in the layup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
No good from outside. Looking to end the run. Can't hit that one. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding...